Hi friends, welcome to Learn with Krishna Sandeep channel. In this video, we are going to see what are default methods in Java 8 and why these default methods were introduced in Java 8. So let's start with an example. So first we'll see how interfaces work before Java 8 and why default methods were introduced. So before Java 8, interfaces could have only one abstract method. So before Java 8, interfaces can have only abstract methods. So before Java 8, interface contains only abstract methods. If we try to add any other methods, we'll get a compilation error. So interfaces allow only abstract methods. So coming to from Java 8, interfaces can also contain default and static methods. From Java 8, interfaces can also contain default and static methods. So we can call default and static methods as defender methods or virtual extension methods. So default methods are also known as what? Defender methods or virtual extension methods. Well, virtual extension methods. So default methods are what? Defender methods or virtual extension methods. So these default methods are allowed from Java 8. And let's see the purpose. Okay. So why do we need these default methods? So before Java 8, if we are adding any method in an interface, we need to provide an implementation for it. Okay. So before Java 8, if a new method is added to an interface, the implementation has to be provided in the class implementing the interface. So to overcome this issue, Java 8 introduced the concept of default methods, which allows the interfaces to have the methods with implementation without affecting the classes that implement the interface. So let me write this point. So before Java 8, if a new method is added in interface, before Java 8, if new method is added in the interface, then its implementation code has to be provided in the class implementing the interface. To overcome this issue, default methods were introduced. So suppose if a new method is added in the interface, then its implementation code has to be provided in the class implementing the interface. Suppose the interface is implemented by 100 classes, and if we try to add a method in the interface, then all the 100 classes should implement this method which is in the interface. To overcome this issue, what were introduced? Default methods. Okay, let's try to write a program and see with the help of an example. So how to write the default methods? Let's create a class. Let's create an interface. Let's call it as default method demo. Okay, I'm changing it to interface. And now we are going to add methods to this default method demo. Public void m1, public void m2. Okay, now whoever are implementing this default method demo, they should provide the implementation for m1 and m2. Otherwise what happens, we'll get an compile time error. So new class, I'm saying default method implementation. Implements now if you see, we are getting what? Compilation error. Add unimplemented methods. If you see here, M1 and M2. Public class default method implementation implements default method demo, and here we are overriding M1 and M2. Why we are overriding M1 and M2? Each and every method implementation in the interface has to be given in the implementation class which implemented that interface. So here in this, let's say method M1 is called here system.out.println and just say M2 is called. Okay, so assume that now I'm adding one more method in this interface. Okay, I'm adding one more method. Now what we need to do, this implementation has to be given in this class as well. Otherwise, why? Because all the methods in the interface implementation should be given in the implementation class. But since we are not defining any implementation here, we are getting compilation error. So to overcome this, what happened? Java 8 introduced a concept called default methods. Which methods were introduced? Default methods. If you see here, even though we are not giving any implementation for M3, we are not getting any error. Why? Because this method is a default method. So now what we say is, just whatever the implementation we want, we can say sysout, okay, I'm in default method. Default method. So test, just say test. Now here just write main method, and now let's call default method demo, dm equal to new default method demo. Sorry, not new default method implementation. Now just say dm dot m1, dm dot show. So which default method we have added here? M3. So dm dot m3. When we say dm dot m1, what is the implementation here which is there in the so it will print m1 is called, and when we say m3, m3 will be called. Okay, now let's run the program and see the output. So m1 is called, I am in default method. Suppose there are two interfaces which has same method signature as m3. So how do we call? Okay, let's say I am creating one more interface, default method demo2. Okay, default method demo2, and here what I am doing, I am giving the same methods. Default method m3, implements default method demo comma default method demo2. Quick fix. Now just say override default method in now if you see here, so default method implementation implements default method to demo and default method 2, and when we override public void m3, so what happens? So here how do we override, or if we want to call the m3 method, how do we do that? So whatever the class implementation we need, okay, so what we need to give the class name here and call super and then call m3. So if you have two classes, default method, two interfaces with the same method signature, default method demo and default method demo2, so how do we call that method? By using the class name dot super dot m3. So this is how we do. So hope you understand what are default methods and what are the purpose of default methods with the help of an example. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video and if you have any questions, you can post in the comment section. I'll reply back to your comments as early as possible. Thanks for watching this video.